All right, welcome once again to this wonderful channel, and I have this important video for you to watch. All right, my name is Calista, aka Success. You can call me Calista, Leader Carl, or you call me Success. Okay, now this is our channel, Rocky Top Secret, and time to time I drop guides on how to resolve some issues within your robot. Okay, so now the video I'm bringing for you now is how to connect to a running trade or a floating loss trade. Perhaps it is on floating loss has gone down, you don't know how to come out. All right, aside from replenishment, which I always advise that if you are replenishing, it should be starting from -3, 2, 1, or be very sure that you are replenishing out. All right, because we don't replenish when we want to leave the remaining movement in the hands of the market, which you and I cannot control. You cannot replenish a coin up to -5 and be hoping that the market is going to push it up for you. All right, so I don't advise replenishment like that. So what I do, I always open margin calls. Okay, I always open margin calls. That's what I do. All right, so I'm going to be using YFI, the second one, not the first one. Okay, I'm going to be using this one to show you what to do when you have such a show. Okay, now it's simple. You always ensure you have USDT available. You can see I have one margin call already, right? And I always tell people that whenever you want to connect to a floating loss trade, the amount doesn't really matter, but first thing is to ensure you're connected to the current price of the coin, like you're connected to the price area where the coin is at the moment. That's what you really need to monitor the trades. Otherwise, you find out that because it's been there for some time, you start getting disconnected from the trade, and eventually you don't know what's going on. It's frustrating, so I always advise, if there's no fun, no problems, you can use 10 or 15 depending on your exchanger to keep yourself connected to the trade. All right, so now clearly you can see this. It was a one shot, and eventually the price dropped and it picked my first margin call. Now I want to connect to the trade, and this is where you click on your trade setting. So the next margin call to pick is obviously the number 2. You come to your margin configuration. Already you can see I have 7 margin calls open right there, and I'm editing now. I want to use 10 USDT. Okay, this is also what to do with your floating losses. All right, floating loss trades. This I'm gonna make sure is short, so you can easily get the tactics of connecting to the trade, and that way you now control it further, which is the next step. So just pay attention to what I'm about to do now. Thank you very much. So now in the middle of this video, I want you to subscribe to the channel so you keep getting some understanding. If you're a subscriber, you keep getting a heads up on new videos to always keep you on your A game with your robot. All right, okay. So having said that, margin configuration, good. You see it has picked our first margin call. So whatever we do right here, right now on the first margin call is really not important. It's irrelevant, okay? It is what we do on the second call that's very important now. Now, our second margin call has 3.5% down to buy one time. Good. Now, let's go confirm something. Save. I want to save, I edited 50 to 10 over there. Okay. Now, I want you to take a look at this, please. We are already on -1, right? We're already on -1. Then, okay, look at here. Call margin trigger price. What do you have there? So you take a look at your call margin trigger price. Okay, this is where it's important to ensure you are doing the right thing. We do not want to manually just put some random margin call percentage over there and keep waiting, not knowing that we did the wrong thing. So because if the instruction is not right, this AI will not pick. Okay, now you can also see what it has here. Take profit trigger price. You can see that it's not far away. We have 11146 and the trigger take profit is 11991. Now you can clearly see the status is waiting for either of the number 1 trigger or the number 2 trigger. Now that depends on the market. I hope you see that. That depends on the market now. So you do your bit by giving your robot the right instructions. Okay, so I hope you saw those 2 places. So now, but where we want to work on now is the first one, the margin call trigger. You see, by 11146, that simply means that we told the robot to make the second call at 3.5% drop. Margin call drop simply means when the robot should buy more is at every percentage drop, and you gave it these instructions. Okay, you see that now. So all right, so we're working with a second margin call now because I want to get connected to this current trade running. Okay, even if it's a minus 1,000 floating loss, this is how you get connected. And trust me, if you keep trading it, you will make profits in the deep and eventually come out of it. You see that now? So that's what we do. Okay, so we have second margin call at 3.5, and we've already confirmed that 3.5, the price area for 3.5 is 11146. Okay, so let's check the current price right now. I hope you are following. I'm doing it as slowly as possible as I can so that we catch it. All right, so now we have this as at where our 3.5% falls in, and we have this, can you see that, as our current price. These are the 2 important places to watch, and this is where we are actually working on for us to get connected. Okay, we want to start trading this trade, but it has gone down away from us, be it 1,000% drop. Okay, this is what you need to do. So now we've seen where our current price is, and we've also seen where our 3.5% margin call drop is. That means that's where the robot is going to trigger for us. All right, so we see that there's a very huge 3.5% gap. There's a very huge 3.5% gap, but we want it right now. So this is what we do. Yeah, so take note of those 2 places. So I'm going to come straight to my margin configuration now. Okay, I'm going to come to my margin configuration, and I'm going to edit it to reduce it because you saw the distance of the 3.5 between the current price and my call margin trigger price. Okay, so I want to try, let's do 2%. Done, confirm, save. Okay, and can you see that look at what has happened right now. I need you to see this. This is now the price area for 2%, 11319.86. This is now for 2% margin call. The one for 3.5 margin call was 11,146. So can you see that we are coming closer to the current price? Okay, so we're gonna go back because it's not there yet, right? So just come back here and we will reduce to 1. Yeah, confirm, save. Always do those things, otherwise the robot wouldn't pick up on your instructions. Okay, it'll reverse to its previous if you don't save the current one. So now at 1%, you can see that it has changed to 11,435. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Here is this simple, guys. All right, I want everyone to master how to use their robots. Then you have new people in your team. You also teach them and help them come out gradually from any one shot they get stuck on. All right, or a certain coin, a one shot that has gone haywire and is troubling them. No. Just trade it and keep earning till it picks up. Okay, now you see that at 1%, our price has moved to 11,435, and you can confirm and attest to this fact that the price has come closer to our current price. You see that now? So which means that when the price gets to 11,435.37, the robot is going to buy one time for us. But I still want to draw it closer. Yeah, you can draw it closer to where you want. All right, so I'm going to try 0.5. Aha. Okay, so some of us might have difficulties on that. If you were using if I was using 0.5 here, the robot would tell me that I cannot have an equal percentage on my margin call drop in here. All right, so but it went through because I'm doing 0.2 on my buy-in callback. Get that now? Okay, so in case you put 0.5 and it tells you blah 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 blah, it means here. But you can see mine went through because I'm doing 0.2% on my buy-in callback. So let's go see where that brings us now. Voila, this is nice. So I can patiently wait here. 0.5. Look, we now have 0.5 and we have 11,493.12, and our current price is 11,501. Oh, it's 503 now, 0.57. That means it went up because when I started working, I actually have a pen and a paper. I have a pen and a paper here. Okay, maybe a book or something that you can always use. So I took down our current prices at when we started this work, when we started this job. Okay, our current price was 11,501.57. So now it has moved up. Good, but that's notwithstanding. But clearly you can see that there's just little movement. So with this, at least this should do. This should do, and that if the price of the coin drops by 0.5%, it's going to trigger you. All right, it's going to trigger. Then the moment you get connected into this coin, you now start look at it. Look at what we're looking at here: the current price and your call margin trigger price. We didn't really put in prices on margin call drop percentage. We work by percentage over there, but this is where you get to see where you are. All right, so if you're doing a normal default one shot trade setting, quite good, but at the point where you want to connect to it, now you have to be precise with your margin call dropping percentage. Okay, you have to be precise on it. All right, you have to be precise on it and be sure of what you're doing. Though we have good traders who understand how to calculate their percentage of a trade and put those percentage in. But for default, normally we just put 3.5, 7.5, 3.5, 7.5. Reason is that we are in the beer season, so we want everybody to be on track and on check, so your robot doesn't buy with all your money with small margin call drop percentage. All right, so this is how you get connected to any floating loss trade. It's as simple as ABC. I try as much as possible to break it down and use simple methods for you to understand this. So I hope you get this. I love you all. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone sharing the channel, to educating people on Royal Q Robot. It's not hard. It's very simple. I know some of us, when we hear quantitative, oh, it's mathematical, I don't have that time. No, no, no. It's simple. Just subscribe to this channel. Join us. We'll roll with us. Join us also on Facebook. Royal Q Top Secrets. Search for us. Join the group. Join the group, because if you don't join the group, you will not know when I am live. All right, so I go live for now 2 days in a week, but I'm going to see how we can do it on daily basis, so that we can always get connected to our running trades, ongoing trades. Okay, we need it. We need it. At least 40 minutes every day is enough to check on your business, is enough to check on my business, is enough to check on our business, which is Real Q, trading the crypto market for us. So we are going to come to that stage. I don't like promising when I'm not ready to give, so I'm not going to promise, but we're coming there. So 2 days in the week for now, Tuesdays and Saturdays, 2 p.m. Nigeria time. It's 3 p.m. South African time. I think it's also 2 p.m. Cameroon and Ghana. Then, yeah, I'm going to drop the time frames on the group. So just join us on Facebook. Search for the group Royal Q Top Secrets. I go live there. Okay, search for the group, join the group, then keep your alarm Tuesday at 2 p.m. It's gonna trigger, then you catch me live on Facebook Live. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all my subscribers. I love you all, and I hope we get 1 or 2 at all the time. As one of our leaders will always say, excuse me, $1 a day keeps poverty away. So it's important to really learn how excuse me, got some flu. So $1 a day keeps poverty away. Yeah, and with Royal Q app, you can double your account in no time. So bye for now.